Hey guys, it is RebeccaOberstadt, and this is the last tutorial thing for the Deimos expedition that I was doing, where I went and unlocked all of the various quests from, killing the infested, helping mother, helping daughter, helping brother, helping father, and now we are on to the last part. This scene that you're seeing here would have been seen in the very last of the or I should say the last part of the video. So that was part 4. This is part 5. So this is the very last part here. I'm fixing to go back and we'll meet the last family member that you will work with. And I find them quite interesting. And this basically finishes out Deimos. Like, after you do this and you finish this last quest that we're going to work on here in just a second, then you basically have Deimos unlocked and you can go out and do free roam, or you can do questing or whatever. And there's that happy little indicator telling me where I've got to go. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this like little series that I've done where I've unlocked certain things. If you want me to record more stuff like this, then let me know. I get stuck on a wall here in a minute. Just, give me a moment. It takes me a moment to figure things out sometimes, but it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully you guys like these like little series that I do like this. I don't have any more to edit right now, which is kind of a good thing.
They're an insufferable lot, aren't they? My son, father, blustery and spineless all at once. His absentee wife, my mother, who can't see past what she's lost to see what she has. And who can blame the children? Daughter, trying to convince herself she's so different. It only makes her more the same. And the boy, poor son, he mistakes kindness for mediocrity. Who's he competing with other than himself? But in a crisis, they can come together. I've no idea what you're talking about. But even as they've forgotten themselves, their names, their bonds, they might still be a family. Seems you're an important part of that now. So maybe I can help you and your family. This Warframe are somewhat of a family themselves. Some of many, a composite of others we lost in the ages that our Enchanti family has served here. And now, I think we've had more than enough excitement for one day. I could do with a little lie down.
Alright, so we just met Grandmama. What do you think about her? Yes, no, do we like, do we not like? I think she's kind of, like, awesome. And the fact that she wants to put her family back together, it's kind of cool. And so we're going to go talk to each of the people respectively now, and yeah, let's go do that.
We tried it her way. And where did it get us? Just look at me. So now I'm doing things my way, like I should have done all along. We'll show them, won't we? You and me. Make them sit up and pay attention. The weapons, they're just one branch of the project. You keep on like this, I might cut you in on more of what I've really been working on. You know what I'm talking about. Had a taste of it already, didn't you? Survival is the priority. You're useless to us dead.
Now, if you're used to the other places like Orbvalis or Fortuna, which is, that, or Cetus and the Plains of Eidolon, then you'll understand what these are. These are like things that you turn in either from events that you've done, like quests that you've done out there, or materials that you've picked up or farmed, animals that you've
Remember,
killed,
don't
or
go
like
anywhere
animals that you've
unarmed.
like collected as specimens and whatnot. These are like the quests that you will find, and with each of the different like free roam kind of areas. So this is like the third one that
Pleasure
they've come out
transacting
with
with
that
you.
I know of. If there's another one, I have no idea yet because I'm still a noob. But anyways, that's what these are, and this is, you know, you go from one person to the other, you turn in the different quests, they give you different things, you can get reputation with
Easy
them,
to get,
and look at
I'm
some of
sure.
the other services that they offer. So I'm going to go from person to person, and we're going to look at what everybody does and what everybody has, and yeah, this is basically the end of the, like, beginning stuff for the Deimos.
You make sure you stay safe and snug, dear. Wrap up well. It's a thief and a liar, is Deimos. Steals over girls and boys and sex moms too, like a nasty ball, until all the bright lights in your memory are quite blotted out. That's why they're like that, you see. So much forgotten. Oh, but we mustn't cry over it. Never that. Help me bring them back, would you, dear? Remember how it's done? Pinch of this, dab of that, mend the kettle, mend the heart, and it's all welcome.
So here is where Grandma actually asks us to help her put her family back together. I was a
Let's
little
you and
early.
I have a chinwag. Such a mess they've made. And I suppose it's down to help me bring them back, would you, dear? Remember how it's done? Pinch of this, dab of that. Now, this one has a kick. Of course, I quite understand. Shall we? Oh, magnificent. Always nice to see you. Do stop by again.
This is not how I would have chosen to welcome a colleague, but embarrassment is a luxury I discarded long ago. Frankly, my daughter is an entitled, self-pitying, well, my son an arrogant upstart, and my husband a mealy-mouthed relic of his old self. Every last one of them has let me down. You may find them useful. I barely find them tolerable. If I can count upon your loyalty, we will work well together. I intend to tame this place, and you can help me. Yes, there are bounties, if you have the interest. Very well then. Until our next appointment.
I went fishing whenever I needed to get away from the sound of my brother's voice. 3 or 4 times a day on average. What can I get for you? There's all sorts swimming in the exocrine here on Deimos. And above it. Be careful with the first decision. One clumsy moment can wreck everything. Totally infested this one, inside and out. A practiced hand, I see. Until next time.
My family may choose to live in witness denial of our condition, but I accept it. Deimos is my mistress, whether I chose her or not. Her bitter kisses fester in my veins. Witness now, we are truly becoming one flesh. I crave to understand her for myself. Whatever you need to provide me samples of her processes and function, wildlife, I will provide. But if I am to understand them, I require them intact. You sedate them. I shall arrange retrieval. You shall be rewarded. Yeah, you'll notice the life forms at Deimos are constantly ripping chunks out of one another. If you happen across a parasite or a photophyla that's been wounded by the infested, you have a chance to save it. Just trank it quickly before it succumbs. Use as many shots as you need. Once it's recovered, you can raise it as a loyal companion. I'll even be able to redirect some of its infested mutations into a more useful form. Taking liberties with creation, perhaps. But where's the harm in that?
All right, now that you got to see what each person does, has what you can turn in for different things, what quests or questions that they might have, that kind of thing, what do you guys think of Deimos? Do you like the setup of Deimos? Like I said, it's very similar to Fortuna and Cetus, but this is a little bit on the harder side in my opinion. Also, if you were wondering, this is actually a friend of mine's Warframe that you are looking at in the picture. If you're wondering what all this colorful goodness is, it is actually somebody I met while streaming on Twitch. So, yeah. And they friended me and they helped me run a bunch of stuff. And I still run stuff with them on Warframe when I see them online. So, isn't that cool? I always have to remember that Jason has been playing this game a whole lot longer than me. And so when he's like, oh yeah, we can go do Deimos, I'm like, what's that? And he's like, oh yeah, that's the new... Oh, you haven't done that yet, have you? I'm like, what? He's like, it's the new map. It's the new this. And then like when the Kuva Fortress thing came out, I was like, what is that? And now he's got some damn vampire lich thingy that he helped me unlock, and I have no idea what the hell it is, and it's on Sedna, and I still don't have Sedna all the way unlocked, and he keeps getting me into things I don't know anything about. I'm wondering if he really cares about me making me do all this hard stuff and making me work extra hard in this game, man. I'm really starting to wonder about that. But no, for real, he really is just pushing me to do better in this game. He really does care about me and wants me to do my best. And, you know, it's like, you know, I can understand. But the thing is this was neat to go through and do. A lot of Warframe is solo work. And that's one thing I don't like about this game. This is not an MMO game. Like, period. You can play multiplayer, yes. You can play with, 3 other people. Not 4, not 5. I mean, you make 4, but you know what I mean. But this is not like a standard MMO that I'm used to, where like in World of Warcraft. You can have, you know, you and 4 other people in a party, or you can have you and 10 people or 20 people or 40 people in a raid. I'm used to having like the ability to have more than a couple of people helping me out. Like if something's like kicking my butt, I would be like, help, and people will come and they'll help. Or you can ask in chat. Now, one good thing about this game I do find is that if you say something in chat, somebody is more than willing to send you a message. Now, granted, you do have the turds that are trolls that will give you misinformation, but normally if somebody will direct message you, they will give you the accurate information and they're willing to help. And so I appreciate about I appreciate that about this game. Now, I thought this run through, I mean, I could have done things a lot faster. I could have made these videos shorter. Yes, I'm probably sure you're absolutely bored with me, but I had fun. Hopefully you guys did too. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you made it this far, leave me a green emoji of any kind in the comment section that, you know, lets me know that you actually listened this far in the video. And if you did, then I appreciate you. Thank you very much. If you have any recommendations for content for Warframe that you want to see filmed, then let me know. I didn't realize that the in-game sound, or I should say there were mic sounds that also recorded at the same time that I was recording the screen, and every keystroke on my keyboard was excruciatingly loud. I have tried to turn that down as best as possible without drowning out the other audio. So yeah, that is actually a huge pet peeve of mine. Anyways, I'm RebeccaOberstadt. I will see you guys in another video very soon. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are. Bye.